Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are. KJ Wiggums back with another episode on Westby, Wisconsin, the 4X map. So, if you recall from the last video, the first video, we went through and we cut down some of the grass up there to turn it into hay. That was the beginning of May. We're already on our third day. And I cut a bunch of other areas as well, just to start getting the hay stockpiled for the cows once we start getting new ones, as well as for us to start selling some things. I also have to get the stone crusher over there up and running here soon, because I want to start getting these fields limed. But what we are going to do today is we are going to start getting some of this grass windroad, or some of this hay windroad, and we're going to use the 4030 to do that. There we go, get that all fired up. So we're going to go hook up to the rake, get that stuff all hooked up, and get up here and start getting that taken care of. I was going to do a live stream on this, and kind of just talk with everybody, but unfortunately work and stuff like that, I just did not have the time to do a live stream. So a lot of this video is actually recorded in separate chunks because I did it throughout different parts of the week. So get this all hooked up, get our hoses hooked up. Out there. Now, like I said, when we went through and originally we had just cut the strip straight up between these two fields. But since then I had went down all the way down that way and cut all of that and then cut all the way around this field here as well. So I did, and we are getting a decent amount of hay off of here, so that'll be nice. Like I said, it's going to go towards helping the cows, and it's going to go towards bringing us in a little bit of extra cash, because what we do not need, we are going to sell off as well. I think I can bring that speed down just a notch or two. I don't think I want to be traveling at 14 miles an hour. Seems a little fast, but yeah, so we're going to get cracking on this field, and then I do have one other job that I want to get done today. It is something that I want to add in to help with some of the income issues that we are going to be facing. So coming along on our third pass, I've been sitting here thinking, I think one of the things that I want to do is I'm going to want to come through here, and I think I'm going to plow up all of these grass areas. If we take a quick look at the map, you can see for our individual plot over here that we have... Well, you don't see it very well on here, but they're all set up like these from 31 to 32. You kind of have your field, grass in between, field, grass. And that's how this is set up as well. You got our one field here, we got grass, then we have a field here, some grass goes this way, we got a field here, and then there's some grass, and then a field here. What I want to do is I want to plow up these grass areas that are not actually fields, and then we can come through and plant grass in there and still leave a little strip in between each field. That way there's still that division part of it. But that would help when it comes to setting up course play. I want to try to use course play a little bit more on here. I've been having a look at it and a little play around with it, trying to get it all figured out. I'm not 100% perfect with it, but I do want to start trying to use that on here to help with the jobs, because it's going to be a lot of work, so for just me on here. So I think that would be a nice change of pace for myself, because I don't typically use course play on my maps, unless I'm really like just trying to set up a scenic shot or something like that. But I think on here, I think being able to have that extra hand that will be able to read the field a lot better, because I did mess around with the AI workers on here, and because of the angles of the fields and the fact that they turn off and they are pretty close together when it comes to the division or the divider strips in between there, you know, the regular AI in-game workers, they do struggle with being able to get it done. So I am going to use course play, and I think that would be a nice change of pace to plow these fields in, or plow these grass fields in, and be able to fertilize them and stuff like that will help as well when it comes to the yield off of everything. And then we'd be able to alternate our fields throughout the years also. We can always come through and dig up these grass fields and put our wheat or barley or corn in them, and vice versa, you know, just to give the overall fields some nutrients and stuff like that. I will say that's one thing that I miss about FS19 seasons. They did have that part of the field rotation, crop rotation. They had all of that in there, and I thought it was a really nice touch. I would have loved to have seen it in the base game here. I know they went through and kind of slimmed it down to make it a lot more user-friendly. So I get that part of it, you know, when you're running that, but it would be nice to see some mods or something come out that maybe make some slight changes to the base game season. Alrighty, coming up to our last little bit. We still got this little strip that comes down and along this side of the field, and then we have the one strip left up there on the main side that we had actually cut on camera. So not too much longer of this, and then we will be getting into our next project. And like I said, this won't take very long. These are just two very small strips we're going to run. This one up and down this way. I have to pull that out of the corn and everything like that, so we'll have to run along right here. That'll be good. And what we'll do is we'll just run all the way down here, and we'll work our way back up, since we're going to be finishing up there. And we got, like I said, a little bit of work that I want to do around the cow pen. As you guys saw in that last video, we have an excess of manure and stuff like that. So trying to come up with different ways that we could use that manure on the farm to benefit us. And I am thinking that a greenhouse would be a good idea. I found a greenhouse, I believe it was on King's Mod, that requires seed, manure, and water all to grow the crops inside there. So I am going to look at doing that. That is going to be something that I want to add in on this map. And really, like I said, just overall to just help be able to use some of that money or manure that we have to bring in a little bit of money. So go ahead, we'll close this up down here. Let me get this parked up and put away, and then I will jump back in and we will start looking at what we're going to do with the manure. Alright, we got that all squared away, got that all unhooked. I'll probably end up letting those swaths lay out for another day, and come in and bail them up next time, is what I'm thinking. They'll be fine for one more day. They're not calling for any rain or anything like that I noticed. So like I was saying, we have all of this manure from the cows. Pap never really did much with it. And I would. I'd like to be able to use it for something. So what I am thinking is if we come in here and place a greenhouse along the side of this manure bunker, I think overall that would work really well. The cows don't really come down here. I could fence it off if I wanted to. But let us go in. Construction. I think we got to do this first to eliminate all the shrubs and things that are here. And then come in here. This is the wall. Actually, we don't need that yet because it should put its own thing down. So I am thinking that probably just the... You think the medium or the large? Maybe we should just go for the large. So I want to get it as close to being butted up against this as we can. It's probably like right there, I think would be best. That's going to be the best spot for it. Maybe turn it a little bit right there. Right, because everything else comes off. Actually, you know what I should do first? Just to be safe, I want to turn the markers on. That way we can see exactly. I just don't want to... What are we looking at? Production greenhouses. Yeah, so there's no markers on the other side. So we were right. That's good. We'll get this lined up slightly as best as we can. I think that's good there. We'll move it like right about here. There we go. Now what I'm going to have to do is I could put in... I guess we do have this gate right here, so we don't really need another gate put in. I was thinking about putting a gate in down here so we could get to it a lot easier and faster, but I guess with that gate up there, that's not going to be that big of a deal. So it looks like we put our manure on this side. Our seed goes in there. Our water right there. But there is a little bit of landscaping that needs done. So let's zoom in here and let us just come straight across and probably smooth that out. I don't think that'll affect anything. Like I said, it bags a little bit in the ground, but that's okay. I think what I'll do is, yeah, let's go ahead and put some, let's do a little bit of landscaping around here and dress it up a little bit. I think we're going to want to do gravel along this side. Because this is where our pallets are going to spawn in. So we'll do this along here. We're going to go in here and get the grass off the... There we go. I'm back here. Let's turn that back to grass. We're going to have to get rid of some of these that are going in. Alright, and then up here, we're just going to throw a little bit of dirt down. Dirt up there to help blend that in. Because of where I'm standing. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to want a clearer path through here. So we are going to take this, and we'll run this straight down here. There we go. And at least when we come in, we do have a straight road. What are you doing here? Get rid of that bush. And then we'll have to bring... we could probably just do the dirt down through here as well. Just so we can get in here and load up our crates when they come in. Shave that corner off there. Yeah, I think that'll work perfect. Yeah, just a little few touch-ups here and there. Let me jump off camera. Let me do this little touch-up work, and then I will bring you guys back in to see the final product. Alright, so... Alright, so we got the landscaping done. We got the little bit of stuff that I need to do. As of right now, I just have this open. I'm not sure. I really do feel like I should put another gate in here. But I'm also thinking that I could bring this fence just all the way around, and this gate right here is just the access to the greenhouse down here. We put in a big old oak tree to dress it up a little bit. Put the fence all the way around so the cows could not get in here. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice. We'll go in here, you know, everything opens up, runs as a normal production. We got the tomatoes, the lettuce. I don't know why it has, maybe because there's two sides to it. Why it has everything, 64, 6, and 3. I don't know, but we'll have to get... That's alright. We had a little bit that we didn't delete that popped up through. So we'll have to get the Bobcat down here. Actually, I might be able to use the John Deere. We'll get that down here, get some manure down here. I'll have to get some seeds purchased. And I'll have to mess around with this because hopefully that this doesn't, this here doesn't mess with the seed input area. So we'll have to get some of that stuff done. Maybe we'll get that started and running in the next couple episodes. For now, I just wanted to get it in and start getting that piece of things done. We are going to need water, which we do have a water tank, so I'm not worried about that. Clear that out. Close them back up. Let's see, they got some of the bushes pretty close to here. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and just clean that up now. I don't like that look. delete the bushes along the edge of here. Looks like there's a bush up here somewhere. There we go. One more bush. There we go. Alright, that clears that out. Oh, hold on. I lied. So one more. Right. I think I'm in the way. Hold on. Move me to the other side. Now, a lot of this stuff is the stuff that I would typically just do off camera, but there we go. Make it bigger, and then we'll just come in and paint in some grass right there. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is what I would typically do off camera just to clean things up. But like I said, it's semi-role play, semi just what's going on right here, right now. I am going to do some lives and stuff like that on here, so we're going to run into all kinds of things where I'm not going to be able to edit out certain things, so that's fine. Got our water here. So we got the water. We got to get moving for the greenhouse. The manure, I have to go to the shop and get some seed. And I have to get water and stone in there. But yeah, I think everything for now, everything's coming along. We still got to get this field baled up as well. Let me close that up. But for me, I think that's going to do it for me on this episode. I feel like I got a good bit of stuff done. I got done definitely what I wanted to. But yeah, I think we'll probably get this field all baled up next time. And then if we have time, we'll worry about the stones and the greenhouse. Because what we're looking at planting season-wise, we've still got time to get some wheat in the ground. Or no, I'm sorry. Wheat don't go until October, November. That's harvest. So we still got, plenty of time to start getting our field work done. I'm not going to bump up our cows as of right now. I'm going to let some of this corn come up. We have, what do we have in our stave silo? Corn silage. We have 23,000 liters in there. I do have some hay. We do have that straw down there. So we could also look at getting some more dairy cows in and starting to get them moving as well. Let me just look without the trailer. I know I don't have the trailer yet. That's still down at my uncle's house. But we spent $20,000 this episode. Jeez. So if we go in here, so we got $20,000 to spend. So I'd say we buy another 10 cows at the mature age. And that'll just help with the producing of milk and stuff like that a lot quicker to help build all of that stuff up. So I think that's what we're going to do for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here. I am going to catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am. And I will catch you next time. As always, happy farming.